Good morning, Cardano family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started, guys. So we got some updates here. And then later, we're going to be talking about a DEX. And of course, they're doing an ISPO. So if you guys are interested in earning a couple extra tokens, stay tuned towards the end. All right, so starting off first, we got ERGO DEX update, launch date, token lending. So ERGO DEX is a decentralized exchange created by ERGO. They're not affiliated with ERGO, it's just the DEX. So Ilya Uskan was recently interviewed by ERGO Pulse and shared some updates about ERGO DEX. Here's some takeaways. They're planning to launch on Cardano in mid-January. Okay, they're going to be launching their own token, not the ERGO token. It's going to be a different token, ERGO DEX token. I don't know what's going to be called, but it's not the ERGO token. Okay, just want to differentiate that. There was a lot of confusion about that when this was first launched. They're planning to offer lending functionalities in ERGO DEX, and they're planning to get their code audited. So this is good news. More smart contracts, more things, more DEXs are coming to Cardano. And if you sold your Cardano, oof, big oof. That's all I gotta say is big oof on you, good sir. So this is good to see. This is exciting, and we're moving on. Next up, we got some descriptions about VOLTARE. Thank you to Daniel Rebar on Twitter. VOLTARE, term for floating around the Cardano ecosystem for quite a while, often mystical and seemingly the sound of a distant future, but that's not entirely right. A journey which has already began. We have already started VOLTARE, and the biggest thing about VOLTARE is Catalyst, guys. Decentralized DAO, the biggest decentralized DAO, decentralized autonomous organization in crypto this instant. Okay, billions of dollars have been earmarked for Project Catalyst already. All right, don't get it twisted. Okay, we are hitting the roadmap and we are accomplishing everything that IOHK has already set out to do and more. What's the point of Project Catalyst in this context? Bootstrapping decentralized governance system for Cardano, doing it through a series of pilots. The first intent is to validate governance model and see how well it works and learn from it, then iterate it over time. 2022 will be arguably a big year for VOLTARE. We're going to talk a lot more about it. It's okay if not everything is understood and seems complex right now. Focus on the time is the big picture. People don't want to look at the big picture. There will be plenty of time to dive into each subject. So, I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's a pretty long thread. But the importance of Catalyst cannot be understated, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, this could be the backbone. This in Atala Prism could be the backbone of whole countries. How could they vote on things? How could they do elections? How can they make sure that these elections are certified and correct? How can they make sure that your vote was counted? All these things matter, and they will be decentralized in public so that everybody can see them. And immutable, so nobody can take it away. That is what's the most important, and that's what's got me excited. Not the price of Cardano, not the fact that DEXs and Cardano might 100x and everybody's going to be asleep at the wheel talking about they sold their ADA for Gala, talking about they sold their ADA for baby Dojalon Mars. Okay, fine. You do you. But I'm going to continue to stack ADA and chill because I understand the importance of these decentralized systems that they're trying to put out there. All right, guys. So this is a good thread. If you want to read it, you need to be following Daniel Rebar on Twitter anyway. Follow me on Twitter, Boomin Satoshi, at twitter.com. And let's get it up. Let's run it up, guys. Moving on. Cardano Foundation posts significant increase in the number of Plutus-based smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. Of course there are. Of course there are, guys. Don't let people fudge you out. Don't let people tell you, oh, there's nothing being built on Cardano. I've proven on this channel that that is a lie. That statement is a lie each and every day On this channel, we have been showcasing different dexes that will be live soon on Cardano, and the smart contracts keep coming. They keep coming. They are not going to stop. I've always said also that there's going to be shitcoin plus season on Cardano once a lot of these dexes come out. So just be careful, guard your money, make smart decisions, use research. We are in the Wild West, and we've got a long way to go, guys. We got a long way to go. This is just the beginning. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because they're wrong. Okay? Moving on. All right, so we have talked about these guys before, but I figured it's been so long that we will go ahead and talk about it now. So this is Mirqur.io, a perio-optimal DEX on Cardano. We're going to be talking about what the heck that means soon. They have an ISPO, so I know you guys are interested in that. So you could delegate it to Mirqur pools and earn ADA and MQR tokens. Under 4,000 followers, so not that well known of a DEX. So you guys can get in and reap some benefits of it. So this is the Twitter page here. Go ahead and follow them. And here's the light paper. Obviously we're not going to read the whole thing because it'll be an hour long. But let's take a look. What is a perio-optimal DEX? Perio efficiency, or Pareto, wow, I am like saying this completely wrong. Sorry guys, I rode the short bus as a child. You're gonna have to forgive me. Is a situation where no individual or preference certation can be better off without making one individual or preference certation worse off without any loss thereof. In order to win and continue winning, one either needs to employ various tricks or constantly hit some sort of optimum. The former would be, for example, would be devising some scheme to lock in your customers, attack the competition on side channels, or simply outmarket everyone else. Since that sounds rather tiresome, however, Mirqur instead aims for two kinds of optima: a mathematical economical optimum as well as a social ethical one. In other words, no one should be able to devise a more efficient offer for all participants, and no one shall shadow in the inclusivity and fairness of the project. Note that partial ordering here. Of course, there are other optima that are desired on the technical side, because there are surely some features we have not adopted as criteria to this point in time, warranting different dexes on the social side, because ideally each project behaves optimally. The latter also means a project needs to not only be fair regarding contributors' compensation, but designed with flexibility, updatability in mind from the get-go. It cannot be stressed enough that this can be your project too if you want it to be. Being a miser towards people who helped bring something to life will hurt the said thing. Tokens will only be worth something if the attached project files, and that will only happen with fairness. Questions of compensation will always be decided in concert with the community. Hopefully the reader will excuse this small piece of moralizing and enjoy the following technical feature introduction. I struggled through that reading, but hopefully you guys got that. And then there's a lot of math and talking about impermanent loss and curves and DMMs and all that good jazz. So if you guys want to read that good stuff, the light paper is right on the website, which is right here. Okay, you just go here to the light paper. Here is the website, perio-optimal DEX on Cardano. They have a Discord owned by the community. We are of the opinion that the spirit of decentralization is only served if the project's control is handed to the community as soon as sensible. Therefore, we will hand out governance tokens to supporters of the project in proportion to the amount of the ISPO, which we will talk about soon. Research first and no BS. If you win and continue winning, that should be because you remain the most attractive solution, not because you managed to lock your customers in, not because you overspent on marketing. If you ever think that we're doing something in the wrong way, technologically or ethically, please don't hesitate to let us know. After all, this is your project too, if you want it to be. All right, so we just took the look at the light paper here. It's a cool little DEX. Here's the token breakdown: 3% founder reward, 6.9% of the Mirqur delegators before platform launch, 5% of the development fund, 12% under protocols for control for later use, and 73% of the tokens will be unlocked to airdrop to later delegators over the period of 3 years. So now let's get on to what you guys are all here for, and this is the ISPO. Okay, so stake in the Mirqur pool earlier for more governance tokens. Let's go here. How do I get the token? Delegate your ADA to Mirqur pool ASAP. The token will be given out each epoch in fixed chunks, retroactively after the launch of the mainnet, but distributed proportionally among the epoch's delegators. The longer you stake, the more tokens you get. And then let's go here. Here is the Mirqur airdrop calculator. So Mirqur distributed per epoch equals 0.71 million Mirqur. The project launch at 3:07 is this much Mirqur here. Okay. Here's the breakdown and distribution. And I would assume that you would just type in Mirqur pool, and you will be able to stake and get pool tokens back. All right, guys. So that is Mirqur.io. Let me know if you have been staking with them, and let me know if you get some MQR tokens. That's all I got for you today, guys. Sorry for the short videos, but duty does call. I love you guys so much. Don't let your bees be dreams. And the stake delegation is MRQR. Make sure you're staking to the correct pool, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.